Alright, we're in the final match. We are once again in a situation where we are on the draw, which is unfortunate, but we have a good hand. To go 2-drop, Planeswalker, Planeswalker. Which is kind of the dream. We do need a 4th land, though. So, if we had a land heavy hand, I would consider not playing the Den Protector on turn 2. But because we have a land light hand, I'm more inclined to play the Den Protector on turn 2, even though there's a good chance that it's just going to die. And that certainly complicates things. So what do I want to do here? If I don't play the Den Protector this turn, that means I can go turn 3 Nissa, turn 4 Gideon. Without the help of additional lands. If I do play the Den Protector, it's not actually going to do a whole lot against this Sylvan Advocate, so I think I'm just going to play Canopy Vista. And accept that I'll play my Nissa next turn. If my opponent plays a Tireless Tracker, though, I'm going to be really worried. I really hope he doesn't play Tireless Tracker. Please, no Tireless Tracker. Alright. I mean, that's not great for me, but... This does mean that my opponent will have the option next turn to use a single removal spell on my plant token to kill my Nissa, which is probably going to happen. And that does note, like, one of the benefits of playing the turn 2 Den Protector is that you can chump block with it to keep your Planeswalker alive, which is, like, more often than not worth it. I'd certainly rather have a Nissa on the board than a Den Protector in my hand. So. Thing is, I'm not really going to feel too great. Wow, so I'm surprised he did that. By doing it that way, he gets to push damage, but he leaves me with the plant, which makes protecting a future Planeswalker a little easier. That does surprise me. And I'm going to play the Westvale Abbey so that if I draw a Fortified Village, I can play it untapped. So one thing that's a little dicey about this, my opponent's deck, it's this, it's basically a black-green rock deck, but it plays Dragonlord Silumgar. And so Planeswalkers are a lot less safe against this deck than they are against the traditional black-green decks. So that's something that I am worried about. So here, I have some options. My opponent could have played this in a manner so that he used his Runist Paths on my tokens and attacked Planeswalkers. And granted, I would still be at 18, but I would have nothing on the board to protect my Planeswalkers. Oh, and my opponent misses land drop. I didn't even see that. Jeez. There's a land drop for him. So I do have to worry about Dragonlord Silumgar. So let's see here. I think what I want to do is start with an Oath. Do I want to do that, or do I want to? I think I probably want a Dem Protector. I can Dem Protector next turn. Actually, what I can do is I can Dem Protector face down minus my Nissa and attack for 4. That's kind of decent. I do kind of want to cash in these oaths just to have ultimate price. Just to have more land drops potentially, but I can just save them and use them to dig for threats when I start flooding out. But I do like hitting all my land drops. Ooh, Obnixilis. So now that we're here, I think instead of using the Dem Protector to get a card back, I think I'm going to use it to protect my guys. And now my opponent's going to be in a situation where when I attack with this plant, he's going to have to chump block with his Nissa to save his Obnixilis. I think that's pretty good for me. It's less focused on overall card advantage and more focused on board presence. And this board, the board presence is certainly in my favor. Guess one Oath of Nissa. Ooh, Dem Protector. I think I'm going to be plussing my Nissa this turn. Now he's got to choose, which Planeswalker do you want? Looks like he wants the Obnixilis. I wonder if that means he has another Nissa, or it means that he or it means that he doesn't have another land. I mean, he needed 2 lands before that Nissa really does anything, so. And he did miss land drops before, so I think his hand's like mostly gas. Which is a little troublesome. But if he's casting Read the Bones, his hand can't be that good. Not like he's going to languish this turn. So I believe this means that his Obnixilis is dead. Which is good. Very good. That is a 4/5, which is a problem. So we would have to suicide into it. Or if we get Gideon and make an emblem, we can minus our Nissa and make our morph 5 power. And then it can't be blocked, so I think that's what we're gonna do. Ooh, another one, perfect. Yeah, we definitely want to get rid of that thing. Ooh, Avacyn. There we go. That's a good one. So with Avacyn in the house, 3, 4, 5, that means we can actually just play Avacyn minus our Nissa, attack with everything. Obnixilis is dead. Then we don't have anything protecting our Nissa. So I think it's probably better to Gideon. And like these emblems are just such a great way to level up like your entire deck. Every card you draw, every card that you have in play. Just so good. Now his Advocate can't block our Dem Protector, and it can't attack through our plant. Our plant's a 4/5. It's like ridiculous. Also, would have been interesting if we attacked with all of our stuff, and then flashed an Avacyn and make it indestructible. If our opponent didn't crack his Evolving Wilds before combat damage, if the Sylvan Advocate had like 3 damage on it, there would have been a window where it could have died. Ooh, Tireless Tracker. And that's a great card. Little late for this stage in the game. Especially now that we have this good board presence, we can really leverage the indestructibility of the Avacyn. Like, our opponent kind of needs to cast stuff on his turn. And so I think here the most likely thing is that we're just gonna... Our opponent's not going to attack. We're going to make a token with... Oh, well, actually, wait, do we want to... Yeah, we'll make a token with Westvale Abbey. And then on our turn, we can activate Nissa and flip our Abbey. Well, do we want to do that, actually? Depends on what our opponent does. If there's like a Planeswalker we can snipe, that'd be great. But if we make Westvale Abbey and we have the feared Silumgar in his hand, it'd be really annoying. Okay. That works. Or you guys are bigger. Are you going to attack? Seems silly. Yeah, you're not going to attack. So, I would like to get more out of the indestructibility trigger. So since I have this Abbey, I might as well just use it. 3. So if I had one more land, I could play Nissa. And, and have mana open for Avacyn. Man, what a bully killing our thing like that. Alright, well. I hope I get to kill some of his stuff. Oh, this is too many. I assume he has removal spells in hand. So let's see. That goes there. Goes there. It's 5 on that. 7 on that. And then I'll be taking 4. And I think that's fine. Yep, that's fine. So we're a little low, but for great board presence. Language would be good here. Well, it'd kill our tokens that were free, essentially. And we'd still have 2 good things. Ooh, Traverse the Ormendahl. I wonder what this could be. He certainly has Delirium. Planeswalker, instant, sorcery, creature. What did he get? Just Nissa. So if he flips his Nissa, we can just kill it with Avacyn. And Grasp of Darkness won't work. Seems like if he had ultimate price, he would already cast it. Yeah. I don't really care about that. So... If we double minus with Nissa, can we just kill him? If we did that, this would be 7. If he blocks this, 7, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. I think that would do it. I think this guy's dead. Wow, I didn't think I'd win this way. With 5 creatures out, these 2 Nissas are essentially 3 mana 5/5s with haste. And now this guy's dead. Wow. That was pretty unreal. Alright, so sideboarding. Bring in the Angelic Purges and the Quarantine Fields, because how else are you going to deal with? Come on, get in there. Oh, that's like bugged out. How else are you going to deal with Dragonlord Zendikar? And then I trim 1 Avacyn and all the Dromoka's commands. And I bring in 1 Evolutionary Leap. I think this second Evolutionary Leap is going to get cut from my board. I like Evolutionary Leaps. Should probably just cut a Hangarback Walker. I know that seems like it doesn't make sense because Hangarback Walker is so good with Evolutionary Leap, but between Dragonlord Zendikar and Cletus and Hangarback not being particularly fast pressure, that's probably better than Sylvan Advocate. I don't really kill them by rushing them down. Alright, now we're all set. We've had some epic games tonight. Games I did not think I was going to win, and when I did win, it was just literally a surprise. There's so many games like that last one, where I wonder if there was like a more direct path to victory. And this is not a keepable hand. We've had very few mulligans, but I'm gonna have to send this one back, especially in this matchup. Flooding out is a very real thing. This hand's not much better, but we definitely don't want to go down to 5 cards. And if we hit like a Nissa or Gideon with this Oath, this hand becomes, pretty good. Not ideal, but it's like a good start. There we go. Perfect. Just the way I drew it up. And Nissa and Secure the Waste are just great together. So good. And last game, our opponent stumbled on mana a little bit. He was still able to function, but he wasn't at his full power. So this time, I mean, we both mulligan, but we're on the draw. And I don't know, it'll be interesting to see how things go. Certainly have a lot of the things that I would like to see in my opening hand, so that's good. Jeez. I think a lot of what last game came down to was my opponent's decision to use his Ruinous Paths on my Planeswalkers instead of the creatures protecting them, and pushing damage rather than keeping the board clean. Oh, that's good. Secure the Waste would have been nice. Since our opponent doesn't have Cletus here, though, we do have the option to, oh, never mind. I was going to say, like, playing the second Hangarback Walker and then minusing Nissa is, like, sweet play. We'll take 4. Jeez. You know, it'd be really nice to just play Avacyn and zero it, but in a deck with like ultimate prices and Ruinous Paths, I don't think that's gonna happen. So we're just gonna do this. Let's say go. We'll block the Nissa if he gives us the opportunity. Won't block the Sylvan Advocate. And that's pretty nice top deck for us. I think that he only has 1 card in hand. I think I'd rather force him. Well, I guess we can just play the Avacyn, and then when he kills it, we can just Dem Protector it back. Avacyn's probably the best card for us here. The other thing that's nice is we can actually, actually I guess we can't do that because we don't know if he has an instant speed sorcery or instant speed removal spell in his hand. It's a good chance that he does. Good old Read the Bones. So since we're going to be playing Avacyn this turn, we'd rather not give him the opportunity to draw into a ultimate price if he doesn't already have one. So we're just going to do this. It wouldn't be crazy to just level up our Hangarback Walkers so that we can like attack into them and make them indestructible. That like wouldn't be bad, but well. So we know he has Ruinous Path and our Avacyn's basically dead, but that's fine. Alright, so what do we want to do here? Kind of want to attack with one of the Hangarback Walkers. Just bait our opponent into blocking. Just free damage. And it's possible we're in a situation where the Nissa would also be good. Just the Nissa minus could be nice. Oh, that was good for him. Now Ruinous Path on our Archangel. Yep. So now we could block with this Hangarback and get Nissa back, and we'd be able to kill his Nissa on our turn, which seems like a nice thing to do. It would also get our Dem Protector big enough to attack through his guys. Oh no, it wouldn't be able to attack through his Sylvan Advocate, but that's fine. Still got the Air Force, that's like the important thing. He doesn't have a good way to attack our Nissa. We just get to kill his. And even though I am like a little worried about a Languish, if he attacks with his other Sylvan Advocate, probably just block with my other Hangarback Walker. It'd make it so that we can attack for 8 in the air. I guess it's not really that much faster than the clock we already have him on. I guess if he attacks the Sylvan Advocate, I'll block with the plant. Certainly digging. He's got to dig fast. It's like running out of time. He's got all this stuff on the ground, and all that matters is stuff in the air. The other thing is we could just double block. Oh, that's great. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Man, if we had an emblem out, he would be toast. This has got to be game over, though. That Abbey. Because now, even if he languishes, we're just like, LOL, make Ormendahl. What up? You're dead. He's got to like languish so that we make Ormendahl and then cast Dragonlord Silumgar this turn. That's what he needs. Fair, he was actually only 1 land short of that play. But yeah, he is in rough shape. Especially because we can make Ormendahl here end of turn and just make like a bunch more of those. And yeah, that's over. Too much, like operating on just way too many accesses for our opponent to handle. He's just trying to do stuff that's too fair. All right. Well, that's it for this week of Beatdowns with the Boz. Thanks so much, all of you, for watching me, even though I think I overall showed you guys what you want to do in the matchup. I had like, I think like 2 kind of bad mistakes, but still like great record for the night, 4-1. Looking forward to taking this to the next GP and hopefully improving on my previous performance of 12-3. So 13-2 gets me that sweet top 8 and PT invite. So yeah, watch out for me there. And once again, if you guys have any feedback, please let me know. I'd love to hear what you guys think, or what you guys think I'm doing right or wrong. Would love to hear from you guys. So yeah, have a great week, and I'll see you next week. Peace out.